60 seconds.
Well, turn that frown upside
Okay,
down.
camera 2, can you punch in?
It's a package of Cyberish's fruit snacks.
You set?
All the computer equipment you'll ever
Can
need
somebody get the
shrunk into
emergency
bite-sized
doors?
fruit-
Okay, Cookie, I need some names.
Hey, look, you do your job, I'll do mine, all right?
Jesus, please.
Okay, everybody, Nate, I need a sound check from you.
Hello, I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game? All right, player 1, how about typing your name in for me now?
Lox and bagels?
Can you give me one of them?
It's not just one of these, lox and bagels.
Thanks. Now, player 2, how about your name now?
45 seconds.
Can you tickle the ivory a little bit? They need to get your
All right, player 3, you know the drill.
The kind with a flip-top lid.
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game? Thanks, babe.
About 10 cc's of
30
fluid.
seconds.
Player 1, your buzzer is the letter Q, as in quartz watch. Player 2, you have B, as in birth canal. Okay, player 3, your buzzer is P, as in patty cake.
Get my own chair.
You won't have to do that. I promise you won't. Good, Beck, are you okay?
Okay, Hal, can we cue the commercial?
You got
20 seconds!
On the end of it.
Whoa, hello. All right, you're going to get a bunch of questions. First person to hit their buzzer gets first crack at the cash. Pick the answer you think is right and hit the number on your keyboard. Cool?
10
Okay, I
seconds.
need everybody to be quiet. I need to be quiet now. Okay, lose the desktop. Cue graphics. Sound effects on deck. Okay, go to black. Let's go.
Barkin' Billy's, where your pet fat is doggone. It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Woo! Yay, people, how you doing there? Welcome to You Don't Know Jack. Glad you managed to launch the application. That was good. Glad you're here. You know, it gives me something to do. All right, first of all, we got to pass out some hardware here. So here you go, giving all three of you one screw each for round 1. All right, hey, audience. What do you do when your neighbor doesn't know the answer to a question? You got it. Screw 'em. Buzz in and hit the S key. It forces your opponent to answer that question. You got it? Okay, my little chickens. Let's see you fly. Player 1, give me a category. Here's the category. Interspecies dating. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Okay, who or what would most likely have placed the following ad? Single brown furry thing, approximately 7 feet tall, in search of same, gender unknown and unimportant. Loves travel, grunting, hanging out with humans, and fighting Imperial stormtroopers. Please send photo with letter. Who would have written that? Alf, Chewbacca, Godzilla, or Fozzie Bear? Go for it, player 2. Chewbacca. He's the big hairy guy from Star Wars, and Chewbacca's also a big habit in Kentucky. What do you say, player 2? How about it? Next up, treats or teats? This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Treats or teats? Now, I know for a lot of people they're one and the same, but that's not what this question's about. In George Orwell's Animal Farm, a political satire on communism, which pig has the same name as a Hostess snack cake? Suzy Q, Snowball, Napoleon, or Capote? Go for it, player 1. Snowball. Though I doubt he had a cream filling, but who knows? Player 1, it's up to you. What are we doing?
Question 3.
The category is Mr. Rourke Goes Bananas. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Imagine a moving episode of Fantasy Island in which Tattoo is granted a dream date with the goddess of his choice. If Tattoo wants to have a pleasant evening, which goddess should he avoid? The Hindu goddess Kali, the Greek goddess Aphrodite, the Babylonian goddess Ishtar, or the Norse goddess Freya? Player 3, take it. Player 3, who do you want on the pointy end of the screw? Player 1, it's in your hands now. Kali was the goddess of death and destruction. Yeah, Tattoo shouldn't pick her unless he can respect the girl who disembowels on the first date. Ah, revenge. You are so sweet. Player one, pick one. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Superman versus Hermes. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Alright, let's imagine it's a slow day in Metropolis. Superman's only assignment is to put some documents in a hermetically sealed container. What must he do with the documents? Put them in Tupperware and close the lid, put them in a safe sterilized with heat fission, use super cold breath to freeze the container, or use super speed to send them back in time. Player two, what do you say? Hermetically sealed just means airtight. Yeah, I hear the other Super Friends aren't talking to Superman anymore because he keeps bugging them to host Tupperware parties. Player two, pick one.
Question 5.
The name in this category is Mythology and Trailer Trash. And this one's gonna be worth $3,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If members of the mythological House of Atrus became guests on TV's Jenny Jones, which would not be a good title for their episode? My nutty mistress thinks she's psychic. I'm proud to be sleeping with my son. Oops, I was tricked into eating my kid. Or bummer, I've got to kill my mom. Player one, go nuts. Player one, who you want to screw? Player two, you're getting screwed. Make the most of it. Fiestes was tricked into eating his own children. Hope he at least had some ketchup. Player one, player three, who's taking it? Go for it, player three. The House of Atrus had betrayal, child murders, matricide, patricide, and fratricide, but they didn't have mother-son incestuous relations. But I'm sure it wasn't for lack of trying. Player three, pick a category for me.
Number 6, it's number 6, it's.
This one's gonna be Scooby-Doo and vitamins. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, listen carefully. Let's say the popular cartoon starring Scooby-Doo introduces a new character, a cousin of Scooby's with a vitamin C deficiency. Tell me, what's the best name for this new character with the vitamin C deficiency? Scummy-Doo, Rickety-Doo, Deficiency-Doo, or Scurvy-Doo? Go for it, player two. Scurvy-Doo. And if he cures himself the way British sailors did, he'll be Limey-Doo. Category, player two, let's do it. Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime chore.
It's time for a Snickerclish restaurant.
Here's your gibberish category. Sayings that have annoyed America. The opening value is $5,000. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Remember, you can't screw on a gibberish question. You ready? Let's see if you can untangle this one. What does this rhyme with? Well, jive, gallon, man pie, ramp, smet, pup. It's from a commercial. It's all yours, player two. Type in your answer and hit return.
Kelp! Jive Gollin, Man Pie Rant, Smet Pop!
We're on our way, Mrs. Fletcher.
Let's have a category, player two.
Lightweight, elevate, hibernate, vegetate.
The category, Warner Brothers and military combat. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. All right, listen carefully. Wile E. Coyote is a U.S. soldier fighting overseas in World War II. The Roadrunner is fighting for the Nazis and pushes an anvil on the coyote's head from a high cliff. Now, after army doctors pull the coyote's head out of his torso, the coyote makes a full recovery. What can he expect to receive upon his return to the U.S.? The Congressional Medal of Honor, a dishonorable discharge, a Purple Heart, or a summary court-martial? Player 3, take it. A decoration awarded to members of the armed forces wounded in action against the enemy. Player 3, select a category.
Number 9. Number 9.
The category behind this question is horses and the 50 states. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hang on tight, because here we go. If the 16th state had kept its original name, the Tennessee walking horse might be called the what? The Franklin walking horse, the Nash walking horse, the Knox walking horse, or the West Carolina walking horse? Player 2, what do you say? Player 2, who you want to screw? Got to answer it, Player 1. The Franklin walking horse. Part of Tennessee was once called Franklin. Fascinating. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. Player 2. Tough luck. Player 1, give me a category. Next up, don't give me that bowl. Okay, this one might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Well, we've all had someone give us a loaded bowl at one time or another. If someone gave you a golden bowl in the Middle Ages, what did they give you? An important document, the best sex of your life, a valuable coin, or the keys to their city? Go for it, Player 2. It would have been issued by a ruler with a golden seal on it. See, even in the Middle Ages, politicians were slinging the bull. We've got 10 questions down, and for 10 more, we're going on to round 2. Passing out the paper clips. What are we going to play this game with paper clips? All right, here's some screws. Now, we are 1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than a round 1. So pay attention, and let's do it. Okay, we need a category. Your pick, Player 2.
And now, 11.
The category is Sanford & Son, MDs. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. To prevent himself from ever having what he termed the big one, what should Fred Sanford take to control his heart palpitation? Kerosene, bleach, nitroglycerin, or hydrochloric acid? Player 2, what do you say? Nitroglycerin. Small amounts of it dilate blood vessels, increasing blood supply. Of course, large amounts of it and Fred will get the really, really big one. Oh, my heart! Category, Player 2, let's do it.
Question 12.
Here's the category. Big money on The Price is Right. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. Say you're a contestant on The Price is Right and your showcase is a stack of 1,000 U.S. bills with Alexander Hamilton's picture on each one. What's the value of your showcase? $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, or $50,000? Go for it, Player 3. 10,000 Hamiltons on the $10 bill. Thanks for playing, and don't forget to have your pets spayed and neutered. Okay, we need a category from Player 3.
Question 13.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. When national landmarks cross paths. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If the Liberty Bell wanted to become friends with Big Ben, what could it say to demonstrate they have something in common? We're both bells. We're both cracked. We've both been operated by hunchbacks, or we both were designed in Philadelphia. Player 3, take it. Cash money. We're both bells. The name Big Ben was really given to the large bell that sits in the Houses of Parliament clock tower, not the tower itself. You can call the clock whatever the hell you want. Player 3, select a category. Uh-oh, Testnut Slick Crime Store.
Once again, it's time for a Tinkerlick Test Room.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Swedish plants and musical amore. The opening value for this gibberish question is going to be 10,000 bucks. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. Get yourself ready. What cliche does this rhyme with? Sven Bush hums to love. Take it away, player 3. Type in your answer and hit return. When push comes to shove, I usually find somewhere to hide. Player 3, pick a category for me.
Evergreen, self-esteem, beauty queen, rapture spleen. Here's question 15.
The name of this category is, Where in the World is Billy San Diego? I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. All right, listen up. The Billy character on Melrose Place decides to quit his job to develop his inner light. Amanda tells him he's become a real bohemian. Okay, now Billy's not the brightest bulb in the lamp, so he thinks she means he should go to Bohemia. Where will Billy go? France, the Czech Republic, Italy, or Greenwich Village? Go for it, player 2. The Czech Republic. And Billy probably thinks that's where he can cash his traveler's checks. Player 2, pick one.
Flush your head down the latrine.
Ease your way with sour cream.
16.
The category, zoology and nonsense poetry. You get this question right, you pocket $6,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Which of the following is not a monster from Lewis Carroll's poem Jabberwocky? Bandicoot, rat, jujubird, or bandersnatch? Player 2, what do you say? Bandicoot. A bandicoot is actually an Australian marsupial. What do you say, player 2? How about it? The category behind this question is sitcoms and mixed metaphors. You get this one right, you got 2,000 bucks coming at you. Get your fingers on your buzzers and try and imagine this scenario. Epstein from Welcome Back Kotter walks up to fellow sweathawk Freddie Washington and says, "Sit on it, Freddie." If Freddie has any knowledge of TV sitcoms, what will his natural response be? Have you been hanging with Opie Taylor? Do you know a guy named Patsy Weber? You know Jack Tripper, don't you? Or are you dating Blossom? Go for it, player 1. Do you know a guy named Patsy Weber? Sit on it was a phrase commonly used by Patsy and the others on happy days. But what I want to know is, sit on what? Player 1, it's up to you. What are we doing?
Song 218.
This one's going to be Disorderly Conduct and the People's Republic of China. And this one is not going to be easy. $6,000. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Let's say all of China's 16 neighboring countries are drunk and rowdy, and China yells at them to be quiet. Which of these would you not overhear? Excuse me, Nepal, I'm trying to sleep.
It's time to grow up, India.
Shut your damn trap, Malaysia. Or,
Gee, Burma, I expected more from you.
go for it, player 2. Can I give you some advice? Go look at a map sometime. Player 1, player 3. You gotta answer it, player 3! Shut your damn trap, Malaysia. Malaysia might have an attitude problem, but it does not border China. Oh, by the way, guess what, player 1? You're the one who's screwed. Okay, we need a category from player 3. The category is scary cereals and vitamin deficiencies. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. If the lovable cereal spokesman Blueberry were discovered to have a thiamine deficiency, which would be the best new name for him? Lockjaw Berry, Berry Berry, Simple Thiamine, or Barely Bearable Berry? Player 2, what do you say? Player 2, I know you're dying to screw somebody, but who? Player 3, what are you gonna do about it? Lockjaw Berry? No, that's what he'd get if he stepped on a rusty nail. Player 1, Player 2, who wants it? Go for it, Player 2. Berry Berry is a thiamine deficiency. Thank God those little marshmallows are chock full of vitamin B1. Let's have a category, Player 2.
Question number 20.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. It's still the safest way to travel. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Let's say you're flying Dork Airlines out of Seattle. You're going to Chicago O'Hare, but first you have an aggravating layover in Oklahoma City and then one in Denver. Unfortunately, your luggage gets lost in Oklahoma City. Now, when you finally receive it in Chicago, what three-letter city code will be stamped on the tag hanging from your bag handle? CHI, DEN, SEA, or ORD? Go for it, Player 3. Player 3, who would you like to screw? Player 1, you've just been screwed. What are you going to do about that? ORD. The city code put on luggage refers to its final destination, and for Chicago O'Hare, it's ORD. Oh, that's right, touche. Player 3, that screw's coming right back at you. Player 1, pick one. Enter the attack. If you see two words together and they form a match, buzz in. $2,000 will be yours if you're right, but each time you're wrong, 2,000 shall be taken away. But be not fooled. It won't be a match unless it fits this clue. Nice hair, dork. Of course, by the end of this, we're gonna find out who the real dork is. You ready to go? Let's do it. But are you the master of the game? Player 3! Well, Player 3 looks like you scraped by, didn't you? I gotta be honest with you, I was betting on somebody else, but in the interest of being impartial, let me offer you these kind words. You don't know Jack.
Coming up next on BSI, the hit comedy the critics are calling funny and stupid at the same time.
Excellent show, everybody.
Hey, Cookie, what are we going to do with these contestants?
Yeah, I'm checking it out. Hey, listen, guys, if you want to play again, you just let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
I'm Oinky! the Puppy Piggy. And I want you to try my brand spanking new breakfast cereal, Oinky's Barbecued Puffed Pork Cracklins. Honey baked flakes with chunks of spit roasted pork. They were puffed up to look like tiny little babies. Like me, I'm Oinky.
Hey, Oinky, I'd love to try your cereal, but my religion forbids you. What should I do?
I'm the other white meat. And I've been sanitized, bathed, and blessed by every major religion in the world. Whoa! Go ahead, take a bite!
Oinky, you're pork-tastic. I could pig out on you all day.
Good one, Rude.
I love you, Oinky.
Hey, Chuck man, what's up, G? Yo, check it out, homeboy. I'm living large with my spanking new TV dinner. Give it up for Master Chuck's Diff Mac and Cheese. Kick it, boy! Whoa! Now listen, young brother, I got the word. It's out on the street, and it must be heard. I ain't talking about no pansy house party. This crap is macaroni. It's Diff and Turkey. Oh, yeah, that is Chuck. You got that right. Now you gotta get your punk daft off the couch and buy me mac and cheese in this funky pouch, because when you're cutting my cheese, nothing feels so good. You'll be the #1 homie in your gosh darn hood. Lemon! You bet your mother freaking tush, homie!
Earlier today in Boca Raton, breakfast cereal icon Chalky the Chipmunk was arrested in a movie theater for indecent exposure. We'll take you live to Boca.
Stop touching me! What exactly happened today? I brought my grandkids to see Pocahontas. I got a large buttercorn and a box of non-power reels. I love my grandkids, so sue me!
What about the accusation that you exposed your nuts when Pocahontas dove into the fish pond?
Hogwash! I stored my nuts for the winter. No more comments!
Roadkill, chipmunk! You filthy rodent! You're gonna get you, buddy!
Oh! I'm innocent, I tell ya! I was framed! Framed by Oinky, the Puppy Pig! I don't even like brunettes! Find that pig and you'll find the truth!
Hi, I'm Donnie Dunghill, and this is my son, Don.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, anyways, we're the owners of the Dunghill Burial Emporium and Sons. Unfortunately, we have lost our lease, and now we must have special clearance sale, because they're kicking our ass out. Oh, well, easy come, easy go. But here's the good news. Go ahead, Donnie. Why don't you tell them how our coffins have been chosen by more families than the other guys? Tell them that the name Dunghill has been synonymous with quality since 1940 and two.
You said it, Pop.
Yeah, and one other thing. With our clearance sale, everything must go. That means we're selling our finest mahogany caskets and concrete burial receptacles
for
Pop. Dirt cheap. Isn't that right, Donnie? So anyways, if you need to bury a loved one, please do it before the end of the month with Dunghill Burial Emporium and Sons.
We bury the competition.
Yeah, you got it right, Donnie.